Hey, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sean. Welcome back to another Freestyle Friday sessions. I had a request from one of my supporters to try to do a backflip. She didn't think I still had it in me. I want to show her that I can and that I do. But yeah, so this one's for you. Thank you for pushing me, all right? Let's see if I still got it. Good. Woo! There we go. Got it. Got it. All right, so today's topic is going to be about effective habits and how we can build effective habits within our life. Ask yourself a few questions. Are you happy? Are you satisfied with your life? What is there something that you would want to change? Let me try to set this up a little bit so I can present it fairly well. All right, is there something you want to change in your life? And then ask yourself some of those things. Do you have the capacity, the desire, the skill, and the knowledge to actually follow through with those habits? Because happiness is a habit, and you can just effectively or constantly produce these habits in your life, and just repetition over time have them solidified in your values, and then you will live a happy life. Are you looking to go to school? Education, build your degree, finish your degree. Are you looking to lose weight, gain weight? Are you looking to go to church more or have a conversation and a spiritual connection and relationship with God? Are you looking to do things? And if you're lacking in some of those categories, we need to start digging down into what it is and what is preventing you from doing those things. So effective habits and producing effective habits. And if you're not happy, then you most likely established ineffective habits in your life. And we just need to break that curve. We need to break that habit and establish good ones. So I talked about a few things. So those three things that I want to hit on is, do you have the knowledge, do you have the skill, and do you have the desire, okay, to establish these effective habits? So I'll use an analogy of having communication with my spouse, right, my significant other. I have the knowledge that I know what a good relationship looks like and what a bad relationship looks like. And I know what good communication and effective and poor communication looks like. So I have the knowledge of what it does look like and what I want to do. I want to talk to my wife with respect and love and all of those things, right? So if I have the knowledge, that's one part. But do I have the skill? From my childhood growing up, was I ever really taught from my family how to effectively communicate or how to effectively listen to my spouse? And if I don't, then am I willing to try to learn those skills and obtain those skills? Well, of course, because if one of my values is relationships and family, then I'm going to want to have that effective communication down the road with my spouse, right? So let's say I have the knowledge and I have the skill, right? Maybe military, I went to a few classes, some courses, we went to a few marriage counseling, premarital counseling, and even while we're married, we still go to counseling to try to learn each other a little bit more, right? I look at it like education, right? You go to school for X amount of years, you graduate. Well, do you continue on your degree? Do you get an associate's? Do you get a bachelor's? Do you get a master's, a doctorate? I've known my wife we've been married for 6 years. So I'm in 6th grade, right? So I want to learn more. I'm only in middle school, and I want to learn more about her. So that's how I want to become an effective communicator with her. So with that being said, let's say I have the knowledge, I have the skill. Do I have the desire, right? Do I have the desire to follow through with those two things? Knowing how I should communicate, knowing how I should listen and be effective in that, and the skill to do so as well. But do I have the desire? At times I might be angry, I might be frustrated, and at that moment I might not have the desire to follow through and be an effective communicator. I might be looking at my phone and just saying, yep, all right, I'm not truly desiring. But that habit, if solidified down the road, is going to build poor communication, right? Ineffective communication. So I need to have all three of those things combined, right? I have to have the knowledge to know what to do and how to do it, the skill to actually do it, and then the desire to follow through and do what needs to be done, right? So I would challenge you all, my supporters and my friends and family, to get out and start looking at your life and looking at things that are unsatisfying and looking at what maybe has driven those things to be unsatisfying within your habits. Is it a habit that you've produced over time and it just became so, normal for your life that you're just constantly doing these things? So let's break those. Let's challenge each other to break those bad habits, produce good habits. Are you trying to lose weight, gain weight? You trying to go to school? You trying to, be an effective communicator? What are those goals? And this is the prime time to do so. I know for the military right now, we're like mass teleworking. Is there a goal that you want to achieve, and it's been something that's been pushing you back, or that has allowed you to stop, or that has prevented you from not doing so? Let's get out there. Let's challenge each other, and try to build those effective habits. Because if you constantly, continuously do those habits, they're just going to become part of your lifestyle, and you're going to be happy. You're going to be successful. You're going to be just the person you want to be. So thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Thank you for all the feedback I've been receiving. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And I love you guys. Thank you so much. All right, take care.